Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ifactner's Learn to Read, Write, Speak and Type Urdu language. In this video tutorial, we will talk about shopping in Urdu, which is called haridari, and we will learn to type, speak, read and write different words related to shopping. Let's start our tutorial. So shopping is called haridari. And how do we type haridari? To type haridari in Urdu language in Windows, you need to install the Urdu language pack or Urdu keyboard in Windows. Once you have installed the Urdu keyboard, then you can switch to it and open the virtual keyboard and then start writing or typing in Urdu. So we type Urdu as shopping in Urdu as haridari. Khe re khar, ye dal eid, and alif kharida, and re is re ze choti a re kharidari. Kharidari means shopping. Now let's see how do we write kharidari in Urdu language. So to write kharidari, I will start with khe, then write re. Put a dot on top of khe, then we need to write choti and dal. So you write ye like this and dal like this. Or if you want to be very specific, then you just type dal with a little curve. Kharid dari, de alif ta, re choti a. So this is how we write kharidari in Urdu language. Now let's suppose we want to say let's go for shopping. So how do we say it in Urdu and how do we type it in Urdu language? So we want to say in English, let's go for shopping. So it's let us go for shopping. Now first let's translate these words in Roman Urdu and then we will type it in Nastaliq font. So let is chalo. Us, or it may be chalo or chale, because we need to use us, therefore I will write chale. Chale. Us is hum. Go is jaye. For is ke liye. Ke liye. And shopping, we can use the word shopping in Urdu, but we can also call it kharidari. Kharid and dari. Kharidari. So in Urdu it would be chale hum jaye ke liye kharidari. Now let's see how do we write these words or type these words in Urdu language. Chale can be spelled as che, lam, ye and noon. Chale. Hum, he and meem. Hum. Jaye or chale. So here we can use jaye or chale. Both are correct. Jaye can be written as jim alif ja, hamza, choti, ye and noon. The word jaye has been derived from jana, which means to go. And then we need to write ke लिए. So we type kaf badi ye ke, and liye is lam, and then we need to write hamza ye badiye ke liye. So liye is lam, hamza, badiye, liye. And now we need to write haridari. So we write haridari as khe, re, ye, dal, alif, re, choti ye, haridari. So here we have written चलें हम जाएं के लिए खरीदारी. But as we have already discussed that in Urdu we start with the subject, then comes the object and predicate, and then comes the verb. So when we want to say let's go for shopping, then we will say चलें हम खरीदारी के लिए जाएं, और चलें हम खरीदारी के लिए चलें. So let's write it or type it down. चलें, चे, लाम, ये, नूना, चलें. हम, हे मीम हम, खरीदारी, खे, रे, ये, दाल, अलिफ, रे छोटी ये, खरीदारी. And then we need to write के लिए, which is काफ and बड़िए. काफ, लाम, हमजा बड़िए, के लिए, जाएं, जीम अलिफ हमजा बड़िए, जाएं. चलें हम खरीदारी के लिए चलें, और चलें हम खरीदारी के लिए जाएं. So let me copy it, जाएं, here. So we can write चलें हम खरीदारी के लिए जाएं. Now let's see how do we write this sentence in Urdu language. We start with चलें. चे, लाम, ये, and नूना. 3 dots under चे, 2 dots under छोटी ये. चलें हम, हे, and then मीम. चलें हम खरीदारी, खे, रे, ये, दाल, अलिफ, रे, छोटी ये, खरीदारी के लिए, काफ बड़ी ये के, लाम हमजा बड़ी ये के लिए, एंड चलें, और चलें हम खरीदारी के लिए जाएं. जाएं कैन बी रिटन एज जिम अलिफ जा, हमजा, ये, and नूना, and in the end hyphen. चलें हम खरीदारी के लिए जाएं. Let's suppose we want to ask what is the price of this object, what's its price. So let's see how do we translate it in Urdu, or read, write and speak in Urdu. Let's suppose we want to say what's, or let me change the keyboard to English. What is its price? And then question mark. What is its price? How much does it cost? So in Urdu, to translate what is its price, what can be translated as kya, is है, it's इसकी, and price is कीमत. Price is कीमत. Now let's type these words in Urdu. So क्या can be written as काफ ये अलिफ क्या, है is हे बढ़िए है, इसकी अलिफ सीन is and काफ छोटी ये की. These are two words. इसकी कीमत is written with काफ. We call it कैंची वाला काफ with two dots on top of it. काफ ये मीम ते कीमत, and in the end question mark. So it is right now क्या है इसकी कीमत. But in Urdu we will form the sentence with इसकी, with the subject which is इसकी. Is and की कीमत, काफ ये मीम ते कीमत क्या, काफ ये अलिफ क्या है, हे बढ़िए, इसकी कीमत क्या है, इसकी कीमत क्या है. Now let's see how do we write this sentence in Urdu. So we will start with Alif. Is की, काफ ये छोटी है, इसकी कीमत, काफ ये मीम ते कीमत क्या, काफ ये अलिफ क्या है, हे बढ़िए, इसकी कीमत क्या है. So let me write it down one more time with a different font or a brush. So we will write is alif, sin is की, काफ ये छोटी है, की कीमत, काफ ये मीम and ते कीमत क्या, काफ ये अलिफ क्या है, हे बढ़िए, इसकी कीमत क्या है. Now let's suppose we want to say मुझे वो or show me that one or show me that. So let's suppose we want to say in English show me that one. In Urdu, show is दिखाओ, दिखाओ, me मुझे, and that one is वो वाला, मुझे वो वाला दिखाओ और दिखाओ मुझे वो वाला. Now let's see how do we type दिखाओ in Urdu. दिखाओ is दाल, काफ, and for aspirated sound we use दो चश्मी है, alif, and then हमजा वाव, दिखाओ मुझे, मीम जीम है मुझ, and बड़ी ये is मुझे, वो वाला, वाव है वो, and वाला is w, वाव alif, lam alif. Now we want to type a sentence using these four words. So in Urdu we will say मुझे वो वाला दिखाओ. Subject मुझे. वो वाला, that one, and then the verb. So we will say मुझे, मीम जीम हे बड़ी है, मुझे. वो, वाव हे वो. वाला, वाव अलिफ वा, लाम अलिफ ला. वाला दिखाओ. दाल काफ हे अलिफ हमजा वाव दिखाओ. मुझे वो वाला दिखाओ. Now let's see how do we write this sentence in Urdu language. We will start with मुझे. जीम हे बड़ी है, and the dot under जीम. मुझे. वो, वाव हे वो. वाला, वाव अलिफ वा, लाम अलिफ ला. वाला दिखाओ. दाल काफ हे अलिफ हमजा वाव दिखाओ. मुझे वो वाला दिखाओ. Now let's suppose we want to ask, do you have sugar? Do you have clothes? Do you have a mobile phone? Whatever. So we want to ask, do you have, let's suppose, sugar? In English we will say, do you have sugar? Do you have and sugar? So do can be translated in Urdu as क्या. You is आप. Have is के पास. And sugar is चीनी. And let's type these words in Urdu language and see how do we type it. क्या can be written as typed as काफ ये alif क्या. आप is alif mad a and पे साकिन आप. के पास काफ बड़ी है के and पास is पे alif sin पास. चीनी is चे ये नून छोटी है चीनी, and indent question mark. Now let's form a sentence using these words. So in Urdu we will ask क्या आपके पास चीनी, and for the verb we will ask है. So we will ask क्या काफी अलिफ क्या. आप अलिफ मद आ पे साकिन आप. के काफ बड़ी है के पास. पास इज पे अलिफ सीन. क्या आपके पास चीनी इज चे ये नून छोटी है चीनी, एंड है इज हे बड़ी है. इन द एंड क्वेश्चन मार्क. क्या आपके पास चीनी है. क्या आपके पास नमक है. नमक इज salt. And you can ask anything. क्या आपके पास मोबाइल फ़ोन है. Do you have sugar? क्या आपके पास चीनी है. Now let's see how do we write this sentence in Urdu language. So we will start with क्या. आप अलिफ मदा पे साकिन. आप. के काफ बड़ी के. पास पे अलिफ सीन साकिन पास चीनी. चे ये नून छोटी है. चीनी है बड़ी है. क्या आपके पास चीनी है? Now let's suppose we want to bargain and we want to say it's costly. It is costly. So, or it's pricey. It is pricey. So how do we say it is costly in Urdu or it is pricey? It costly. So in Urdu we will say ये है महंगा. महंगा. So let's see how do we type it in Urdu. Ye can be written as or typed as ye ये है बड़ी है. And महंगा is मीम है नून गाफ अलिफ का महंगा. गाफ अलिफ महंगा. ये है महंगा. And cheap is सस्ता. So let me write sasta sin te alif sasta. So if you want to say cheap, then you will say sasta. So now let's see if we want to say it is costly, then what kind of a sentence can we make using these words? So we will say ye with the subject. Ye महंगा मीम है नून गाफ अलिफ महंगा. And then the verb है बड़ी है. ये महंगा है. Or if we want to say ये it's cheap, then we will say ये सस्ता है. So sasta is C-S-A-S-T-A, sasta, and it is translated in English as cheap. So now let's see how do we write ये महंगा है in Urdu language. So we will say ये महंगा है. Let's suppose we want to write ये महंगा है first. So we will write ये महंगा है. ये महंगा मीम हे नून गाफ अलिफ महंगा है बड़ी है. ये महंगा है. And if we want to say ये सस्ता है, then we will say ये है ये सस्ता. सीन then सीन ते अलिफ ता. सस्ता है बड़ी है. ये महंगा है. ये सस्ता है. Now let's suppose we want to say ये or we want to say it's stale. It is stale. So in Urdu we will say ये है basi. Stale is basi, and fresh is taza. So if we want to say ये basi hai, then we will say it is stale, and if we want to say it is fresh, then we will say ये taza hai. So now let's learn how do we type these words in Urdu. ये is ये है ये. Then है is है बड़ी ये है. है बड़ी ये है. बासी. बे अलिफ सीन छोटी है बासी. And taza can be written as te alif ta ze he za. ताज़ा. ये है बासी और ये है ताज़ा. Now let's see how do we translate this sentence in Urdu. In Urdu we will say ये बासी है और ये ताज़ा है. ये है ये बासी. बे अलिफ सीन छोटी है बासी. है बड़ी ये बासी है. और if we want to say it's fresh, ये ताज़ा है. If we want to ask क्या ये बासी है, is it stale, then we will just add क्या in at the beginning of this sentence. क्या ये बासी है, क्या ये ताज़ा है. Now let's see how do we write. So here I have written ये बासी है. Let's see how do we write ये बासी है in Urdu. So we will say ये बासी है. Now we want to ask, is it fresh? Then we will ask क्या ये ताज़ा. ते अलिफ ता जे हे जा. ताज़ा है, and in the end question mark. So you just need to add क्या at the beginning of the sentence and add the question mark at the end of the word or the sentence. Then it becomes a question sentence in this scenario. क्या ये बासी है, ये ताज़ा है. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, then you can use the comment section below. I will see you next time. Until then, take care, keep learning, keep enjoying. Good day.